drink, we're going live on the line. No time to sit and think. We've got the bubble wrap popping, tape gun in hand, the best midday grind in the whole entire land. Yeah, we're listing and we're shipping till the mail truck drops. Welcome to the lunchbox where the grind never stops.
Sing it, Ray. That's Jay on the guitar.
Yeah. Welcome to the lunchbox. We sell a lunchbox where the party never stops. What are you guys eating today? Well, listen, I want to welcome everybody here today. We're going to have so much fun. Listen, my name's Big City Flip. You can find me flipping in the big city. But Quirky thinks it's mid-city or small city. But this guy
It's true.
Be seen frequently at the Amish markets in Pennsylvania. He's the king of finding money and antique books, Quirkypicker.
Hello. I'm on caffeine. It's really bad today. Caffeine jitters are really kicking in.
So the guy down the road from me is Triple R Collections. He can tell you who signed your baseball from a mile away. Let's give him a hand. Triple R Collections. We are missing Lori today, but she is happy. She's happy fixing her new building, and I congratulate her. We're sorry we're missing you, Lori-Happypicker. And the star of today's show,
Next week.
Matt Den Decor. He's the all-star commenter. Welcome, Matt.
Thank you. It's fun to be here. I love doing is this my Victory Lane interview for the Great Picker 400 NASCAR race you guys have on today?
That's what it is.
The eBay 500.
All right, so my name is Matt. I'm here in Palmerton, Pennsylvania. It's just in the very southern end of the Pocono Mountains area. For those of you who are racing fans, I'm about a half hour from the Pocono Raceway, the track. I've been doing reselling on eBay off and on since about 2003. Got heavy into it again back in 2019, and then I've been doing it full-time since 2023. I also sell on Etsy and Depop and Poshmark and Mercari. Well, so I sell a little bit of everything. I love the name Decor Depot came from my original stores. I also had an antiques booth. I did a lot of Breweriana, like old advertising, like the Vargas pinups, neons, all sorts of fun stuff I did with that. And now I kind of sell a little bit of everything. I love finding good deals and getting them out to people. So it's good times.
Nice. I know you said, before we started, you said you rival us in some of our back stock. Where are you at now?
So I'll see if I can angle the camera a little bit. Pardon the mess. We are in an old storefront here in the town of Palmerton. It's about 90 feet deep by about 50 feet wide. We actually ran a brick and mortar out of here for 2 years. And then it just got to a point where online was a lot more, I don't want to say lucrative because that's probably not the right word, but it was a lot more efficient, a lot more successful. And I didn't have to worry about having traffic come through the door and being here for certain hours and things like that, and just kind of changed up the business model a little bit. So I had 2 storage units I pared down. They're in here now. I got a little bit in my mother-in-law's basement as well. And we have a couple of things at the house, but that's mostly everything is here now. I've got about 6,500 items on eBay right now, cross-listed, most of them, where it's appropriate. And looking to have close to 10,000 by the end of the year. So I'm kind of starting to put the hammer down on that.
Yeah, right. That's good. Our tagline for our show this week is buy fast, sell fast. So,
yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
What is your, say, fastest selling category in your store right now?
Fastest selling? Actually, I've been doing a lot of ephemera lately. I got a piece here that's pretty cool. I wanted to show you. I don't know if it's going to come through pretty good or not. So this is Pennsylvania is like the snack capital of the world, and this is an old sort of an easel print from the 1940s for Wise potato chips. And let's see if I can get it in front of the camera here. I know I'm hiding my pretty face, but we've got, it says a Wise guy, and then it's got like this pretty cool like Art Deco 40s, you know, kid with his impressing the girl by buying a bag of chips at the general store. I ended up getting 5 of these things, and I sold 4 of them right away to a guy, a collector up in Connecticut, and they sold for $150 a piece. And then I have this one left. It's one of these like business decisions. I thought I had 4, so when I went through and counted 5 in the thing, I kind of slid this one aside. I'll probably relist it at a little higher price to sell a one-off. Once those are delivered, I don't want to like step on the guy's toes or anything. I could put it up right away, I guess. I mean, but that's just my own personal opinion with it. I also do a lot of like 60s and 70s Playboy magazines, believe it or not. I know this is a family-friendly show, so I'm not going to be putting any of those up. But I've been, it's funny, like the whole story behind that I'll get into a little bit later. But basically I got them for pennies, and I've been selling them off bit by bit. But I had my original Etsy store was Den Decor Depot, and I ended up getting shut down because of those magazines. I was doing mystery grab bags with them, and I made bank. And it was not selling to people who you thought. They were like girls in their 20s and 30s, believe it or not, would buy these things. And I think it was because of weight, I did 4, 8, and 10 was the weight breakdown with them. And I was selling, I think the 4-pack I was selling for like $20, and I think it was doing like 20, 30, and 50, something along those lines. And we're just going out the door. Well, and Etsy someone got jealous of me and started flagging all the listings, and then it got to the point where Etsy just shut down that store. Wow. So my wife had a glass store, and I kind of took over her glass store, and I've been merging things in there. Definitely no Playboys on there. They sell on Poshmark, believe it or not, and I've been doing a lot of bundles on Poshmark with them. But yeah, Ephemera has been great. A lot of old racing programs I've been doing. A lot of I got from another guy. I probably have about 300 of these that I've been putting up.
Quirkypicker.
Yeah, got Quirkypicker on this one here. All these media guides from the 90s, every major league team. From like, I think it's 85 through 92 or 93. So I've got boxes of these things that I'm putting up right now. They're not expensive. They're like $9 a piece, but I mean, I'm taking 4 photos of them. I'm slamming them through an AI lister, and they're going on the shelf. And if it takes a year to sell them all, it takes a year to sell them all. Like, I'm kind of, I'm in that mode of like, I kind of want the listing quantity right now to make my store look a little better. I mean, I could lot them up by team, I guess. Maybe they'll sell faster, maybe not. But I have fun with like doing what I'm doing. Like I logged into LinkedIn for the first time a couple days ago. A friend of mine's daughter is graduating college, and she was trying to build up her following. So I went on and I jumped in and did the nice friend request thing, and I did a recommendation for her. And I'm looking around, I'm like, man, I don't miss this corporate stuff at all.
Yeah, you gotta love what you're doing. That's for certain.
Yeah, definitely.
Like this morning, I picked up and I started doing some listings. One thing that I love is video games. So when I pick video games, start doing it, I'm in like a bliss. I'm in heaven. I mean, there's no, I don't have to worry, but it's not work to me. I love it.
I got to laugh. I'm looking at the chat. Old School Flips is saying, I thought my couch was the snack capital of the world. That's a good one.
Yeah, let's go through the chat, see who's here. We got Swamp Picker, ABC Matt, Absolute Finds, Lori-Happypicker's in the chat. We got Jordan, Upstate Picker, who was our guest last week. RL Rotman, what's going on? Mo's in the chat. Thank you all for joining us.
Yep. Hard to hear.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're having a little bit of technical difficulties. I know Chad was glitching beforehand. I don't know if he really is now.
I'm glitchy.
Yeah.
No, not so bad.
Then Matt, yours,
Matt's audio sounded perfect when he got on.
Yeah, Matt, you're like.
And now he's loud, a little loud.
I can move the mic.
Jay or Chad, does Matt look like he's like glitching? Like there's like a black line or something that keeps popping up?
No.
Every so often.
Yeah, absolutely. It just happened.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know what's going on with the video now too.
I'm not watching on YouTube.
Oh,
People
yeah.
could comment on YouTube how the audio sounds. Is that what you're reading?
Look,
Yes.
it's normal for us to have some kind of technical difficulties. Doesn't matter. It might be me next week. Jay, Chad, it doesn't matter. So,
Yeah.
What is going on outside?
It's
Matt-
always one of us.
Matt was sharing earlier
Just
that he
jet.
has a background in audio, and I was a videographer for 7
I'll
years.
be
So
right
I'm a perfectionist when it comes to editing. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Chad.
Okay. I didn't know. Okay. So when I do something for like a podcast in the past, what I did when I would edit, so I would heavily edit our programming, add music and stuff so that everything was perfect. If somebody's audio was too loud, I'd bring it down. But when you're going live, you get what you get.
Yeah.
So as long as everybody can tolerate it, let's go. So, Matt, do you have a lot of NASCAR stuff up near your house then, because you're close to the racetrack,
Yeah. This
or
area
that's just your interest?
it's my interest, but this area has always been sort of a hotbed for motorsports. Those who follow like dirt track racing, there's the Pennsylvania Posse. There's a group of dirt track guys who run fairly close to here, about an hour and a half away, like Selinsgrove and down toward Lincoln and places like that, more your way. There's, it's something that I've always had an interest in. My dad took me to races when I was young. My mom was at Pocono when she was pregnant with me. So it's kind of in my blood a little bit. Something I enjoy. I made a lot of money. You got to strike when the iron's hot. I made a lot of money on some Kyle Busch diecast last month when he passed. I just, like I said, it's something I enjoy. I've got a few more. I just bought some last week, and I shouldn't be buying any, but I bought some more anyway. I have a guy whose wife lets him continually buy for his collection, and then he calls me and he's like, all right, well, I just ordered 6 more cars. I'm going to give you, I'm going to sell you some more, and kind of have a nice relationship that way with it. So, yeah.
Well, I typically pass NASCAR stuff up when I'm at yard sales, just because there's so much of it. I don't know what era it's from, how to know if it's valuable or not. It's just not my area of expertise by any means. So I kind of avoid it.
Most of it isn't, and a lot of what sell is
What am I
like
looking?
under $20. I mean, if someone's offering off, like if you can get like the ones that are on the card that look like Matchbox cars, I mean, if I can get them for under $1 a piece in a bulk lot, that's the way to go. The 1/24 scale, the little ones that are a little bit, depending if it's stuff from the 90s, I'll try to get that under $5 a piece. You can flip them for about 15 to the right collector. They take time. The newer cars are a lot more expensive because there's only one manufacturer of the cars, and they really have, especially in the era of tariffs, have really curtailed production. So the guy who I talked about with the collection, he's got a lot of the newer stuff. So I get a lot of stuff that's like 6 months old, that it's sort of out on the market, but not really. And I'll buy the cars for $25 or $30 a piece, and then I can flip them for $80 to $100 depending on what it is. So, yeah, the older NASCAR stuff that you see tons of, yeah, there really isn't a whole lot of value there. Depop has been great lately for that because it's free shipping. So if someone wants to give me $4 for a car, I'll throw it in a quick free eBay. I'll send it out. Doesn't matter. So there's a lot of that kind of stuff that I'm right now. Yeah, Depop has been explosive for me this month. I've already shipped out 54 orders on Depop out of, I think I've got maybe 3,500 listings on there. Everything. I sold a decorative plate on there with birds on it. It's like, it's everything on Depop right now. That's been, by volume, it's my second biggest platform this month. And this is the first month I've had where, when I add up all of my cross-listed volume dollars, it's now outpassing my eBay store, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm trying to figure out the
What's
secret.
wrong with eBay?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the secret to Depop because I can't get pickup like that. Like, do you have any advice, like maybe compared to other platforms, like when you're selling Depop, like anything to do differently?
So I use Nifty AI to cross list, and it's 2 clicks. And whatever, like I just double check that the category is correct for what it is, and I just do a couple clicks and I send it off, and that's it. And the nice thing about Depop, like as far as the shipping goes, like you get it's like Poshmark and Mercari. You get that pre-done label. You just go in, you print it, or if you got the QR code on your app, you take it to the post office and they'll print it for you. The nice thing, it seems like a lot of the lower dollar tchotchke kind of stuff that like has completely died on eBay has started to move over there because of the free shipping, and I've been enjoying it like in that aspect because I have a lot. If you look through my store, I'm the type of seller where I'll have a high volume, but a lot of my stuff, I have a few things that are over $100 so to speak. I've got certain nice things, but I also have a lot of sub-dollar items, and I don't mind doing it. Like I said, when it comes to the end of the day, I look at what goes in my bank account, and that's what I care about. I'm shipping down to a science with a lot of the small stuff. I get free boxes from a couple of different places, so I'm not buying boxes that eats into that sub $10 sale. And Poshmark has been a godsend because I use a ton of the Ground Advantage supplies from Poshmark across all the platforms. A lot of people are like, oh, you shouldn't do that, and I'm like, well, show me on the package where I shouldn't do it, and I'll stop doing it.
I just ordered, I just made an order last night of more boxes, and I don't really need them, but Poshmark, with what's going on with them, I'm afraid I'm going to get kicked off there. So,
okay,
because they're very strict on like cancellations. They're strict on like even deleting items after like however many days, like if it's too soon. So
yeah, it's 60 days.
Yeah, so I stay ordering boxes just in
case. Yeah, I know, absolutely. And like once it's delivered, you can order again, which is kind of nice. So once you get that delivery, that's the other nice thing where the volume comes in with Poshmark. I will go and I will just start pounding away. Like I'll put up, 20 listings.
What are those? Are they jets running around?
Yeah, some jets. That's all I went upstairs for. Like there's jets going on.
Literally shook the house. Like
this is a weird episode. So before we jumped on, Matt said that every day near there they do these sirens, right?
Yeah. So it's an old factory town, and every day at noon they run the fire whistle because it's it's lunchtime, and that's to let the wives know to get the milkman out of the house and get lunch ready. I guess I don't know.
It's weird. I'm hearing sirens and I'm hearing jets. Like usually that's not a good mixture.
That's not a good sign. I'm like, what are you expecting?
Oh man, I don't know what's going on, but it's kind of flown over a couple times now. But sorry, I didn't mean to jump off track. But no, that's, I mean, really on like Depop, so like the lower items seem to be working, and I know, and you're completely correct about this because I've seen so many people posting even like CDs. Like they said, somebody has been saying they've been selling like 30 CDs a day, and it's stuff that you would see somebody basically giving away for free.
Yep. At
a flea market or yard sale, and they're selling like 30 of them a day, and you can't even sell them. Nobody will really buy them on eBay. So it's market.
Unless you're promoting really high to get at the top of someone's search for something on eBay. And I mean, I do the promoting on Depop too, but I think it's like 1 out of every maybe 5 or 6 sales hits their promoted fee. It used to be 8%, it's now 12%. But again, like I look at it from the standpoint of most of this stuff I'm putting out, like I couldn't tell you the last time I went in a thrift store. I buy in bulk, I buy collections. I will, raid Facebook Marketplace, looking at people who are like at the end, like, oh, we're done with our yard sale, everything's for free,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. And, I'll go and stuff out that way. I don't like, it's really a kind of a time suck to go to. I mean, for me, I'm a half hour away from anything. There's a couple little mom and pop thrifts up here that I'll pop into once a month. Mostly for finding out, like, hey, what are you guys getting in? Are there people who are coming saying they have different things that I might be looking for, and kind of take out the middleman a little bit? And I mean, they're run by churches and stuff. I mean, I give them a donation. The one is actually run out of a food bank up here, so I'll bring a box of canned goods, and make nice, and then kind of poke around, see if there's anything good, and go from there. But yeah, I don't thrift. I like yard sailing, but I haven't done as much of that lately either, because I'm like you guys, man, I got a big pile behind me, so I don't really need to be doing it.
Oh, I've been finding out I don't have as big of a death pile as Jay, but I definitely have a bigger death pile than I thought.
Correct.
I'm trying to clean up lately, and it is not going the way I want it to.
I open a box and I'm like, I don't remember getting this, but okay. Or like, I'll look at it and like, oh, that's where that got to. Then I think back, I'm like, yeah, that was 2 years ago. Yep. So like, wait a minute. Yes. I mean, I hate calling it death pile. It's my, like the money mountain, whatever. I mean, it's just back stock, anybody who worked in retail, it's back stock. It's what it is.
It's the I'll sell it one day pile.
Yeah, basically.
I'll sell it one day pile.
Sell it one day. Yeah. So, but yeah, I do that stuff. I'm looking, looks like Lori's like, I'd love to come up race at Pocono. Dude, we camped 2 weeks ago when the NASCAR guys were in town, and that is like the way to do it. My brother's got a little travel trailer, so like I'll buy the food, he brings the trailer up. A couple of buddies have stopped by, one of his buddies stopped by, and we have a good time. We really do. And your camping pass gets you the Friday race, the Saturday race, and if you camp inside the track, you don't have to get a Sunday grandstand ticket. If you're outside the track, you have to. But I think the Sunday ticket, when we bought them, was like $50 a ticket, which really, in the grand scheme of things, isn't bad. We have a little drive-in theater here. Like I swear I live in Mayberry, but we have this drive-in theater nearby, Becky's Drive-In. The new Toy Story is there right now, and we looked at, like, just my wife and I, because my kid's away working at a boy camp, and we just our date night over there until we got tickets, and I priced the popcorn and did everything, looked at everything else, like getting the tickets ahead of time this week, because I think we're going Saturday. It was almost $50 for the two of us just to go to a movie, and it's a drive-in. And the nice thing about the drive-in, it's a double feature, but still, it's like, oh man.
I feel like they used to do, like, at least the one around here, the drive-in around here, they used to do a triple feature all the time, and now they don't even do that. Yeah.
This one has always been doubles, but they do a thing Labor Day weekend, and I think it's a Sunday into Labor Day. They go dusk till dawn, and last year they did like the Back to the Future trilogy, and then I think they did like Jaws 1 and 2. Like, those are the 5 movies from dusk till dawn that they did.
Oh wow!
Did you say Back to the Future?
Yes, Back to the Future. I did say that.
That's awesome.
Little precursor.
I thought that was going to be a cut to our segment.
Well, I can't. Chad's not here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Chad's not here.
I can't do the segment yet. I can't do any of the
You're right.
segment.
Yep.
Until he's back, I guess. But
Back from the future.
But yeah. Man, so I found out these jets that are flying by above there, it's the Blue Angels.
Yeah,
nice.
It's National Sail Day for the 250 years of, independence. So
yeah.
I had to find out. It was kind of scary. Like, uh-oh.
Yeah, I was like, what is going on? Because I mean, I know. So they're doing a lot of work outside my house too, in the alley across the street. So I was like, are they using some kind of equipment that's getting, like, it's really loud? I have no idea. And then I seen Jay looking up, like, what is that?
I was like, wow.
The second flyover.
Like,
they had they had for the Sunday race, I think it was, they had F-35, a pair of F-35 jets, and they flew, like, they were pretty low, I mean, you know, you're sitting in a grandstand, but they were pretty low, and then they went like vertical and mashed the afterburners, and I'd hate to be on the wrong side of our military. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah.
It was
Absolutely.
pretty awe-inspiring.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely was.
Absolutely. Yep.
So yeah, they did a flyover on the stands, and then right over the first turn of the track, they just went vertical, and you just hear, like, it was just the loudest noise, and they just went boom, and they were gone in 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
I mean,
I-
faster than the cells on Depop.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember staying in Ocean City, Maryland, one year, and we were in our hotel or condo, and they had the Blue Angels down there, and they were flying so low. I felt like because you're so high up in the hotel, out in the
Yeah.
balcony, like you can almost touch them. Is how close I was to them. I'm like, it's wild.
Yeah, that's about. Yeah, I mean that's what it felt like. And then like when they like you could feel the heat from those things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even though they were hundreds of feet away from you, it was still
Oh, yeah.
it was
Absolutely.
it's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, it's really neat. But let's see. So, you guys been having any good sales this week? Anything you've sold in particular that was fun or different?
Like you got the I showed you guys that those like point of sale pieces. Like Depop just I don't want to be like bragging on Depop, but that's what it's really been.
No. Go brag
Wait.
because I got to figure it out. I have a lot of items on Depop. I had a lot of items on there.
Mhm.
I took them off and I basically just try to refresh it because I've been putting stuff back on, and it's not picking up. Like I can't figure out the secret. And I use List Perfectly to cross post stuff. So
Gotcha. Are you doing the boosting? Because I mean that's one thing. Like if it's stuff that you got the margin on and it doesn't much like their fees to start with are really low.
yeah,
And that's like whatever. If it's 12%, it's 12%. To me it doesn't too much matter. What if I sold? I'm pulling up the solds on my phone here.
Do you price things differently on there compared to other platforms? No.
The only one I do different is Etsy, and to a lesser extent Poshmark. Mostly because Poshmark, it's like their fee is that flat. I forget what it is. It's like 15% or something. I forget what Poshmark.
Yeah.
Like anything that's under $20 on Poshmark, the fee's a pretty sizable chunk.
Yeah, I think it's
Well, priced it a little higher there.
I think it's like between 20 and 30% if I remember.
Oh, 20. Yeah, it might be 20%. Yeah, with Poshmark, I'll price it a little higher. Etsy, I almost always price higher, because like nobody offers you like sends you offers or anything on there. Like you almost always get what your asking price is on there. So as far as Depop goes, I know like almost everybody sends like I think the standard is like 15% off or something, and I almost always get a 15% off offer on Depop.
Okay.
So I kind of factor that in a little bit, but I mean it's like eBay. If you take offers on eBay, it's the same thing. You're always going to have somebody sending you some type of offer.
Yeah.
So my pricing between two isn't too different. Same with Mercari. I just kind of leave it there. Mercari is like one of those platforms. Like every so often, I get a sale and I'm like, oh, that's right. I kind of forgot I sell on there. But it's one of those things. It's residual income. It helps out.
We're the opposite because I have a lot more success with Mercari, but Depop is the platform that I'm like, wait, I sold something? What's going on?
Yeah, I think like the craziest thing on Depop was this. I shipped it this morning. It is a decorative plate. It's with 2 cedar waxwing birds on it. See if I can show it up on. Oh, I got a lot of glare with these windows, but trying to show you guys that. So like it's a decorative plate. I did an estate clean out. I used to have a girl helping me out with listing a couple years ago when she was in college, and when her grandmother passed, the family reached out. They're like, hey, you do this stuff, like we have all this crap in the house. So I went over and like, all right, like what are you guys looking to get for this? And we kind of hashed out a deal. I think I ended up paying them somewhere around like $800 to clean out the house, and I did everything. Like, don't know if I'd ever do that again, but I did everything. Like I she was really good to us, so I went through and even took a lot of the trash. I did put the trash on the curb at the house for a lot of things, but like I did a lot of the actual cleaning of the clean out. Vacuum shampooed the carpets, scrub walls, that sort of stuff after I got everything out. But there was a stack of those collector plates. That was part of the deal. And again, like I think if I went per piece out of that house, I think my cost per goods is somewhere around 3 or 4 cents a piece. Someone shot me an offer on this plate for $12. I'm like, yeah, done. It's like, that's how I have a lot of my stuff. It's just my cost is so low on a lot of things that I don't mind promoting high. I don't mind selling at a little more of a discount. Buyer's happy. That's how I roll.
Yeah, I'm like the same way. I just, if I get the stuff for so cheap and I have so much of it, I don't mind letting it go, or I don't mind letting it sitting on it for a minute, because as long as I have the space, I'm good.
Yep. I've got the space. Like, all the listed stuff behind me is organized. Everything in the center is not listed, so it's not organized. But I have shelving around the perimeter of this room, and everything's like, all my SKUs are basically like, it's like shelf 1, A, B, C, D, E. That's kind of how I do my SKU system. So it'll be like 1E, 2F, that sort of thing, and kind of go down the line. And then it goes around the room, and I think I'm at 23. And then I have a small ring of shelves in the middle, and those I started with letters. So I have like A, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they're back to back. So then the inside of the horseshoe is double A. So that's kind of how I do my SKU system. Real simple. I can find stuff in seconds, get it, pack it out the door. So when you got that much, you really got to do that.
Yeah.
So with all that stuff, how often do you go and source? I mean, do you buy the Facebook, marketplace deals, or people come to you, sell you something? How often do you do it?
Lately, it's been people coming to me. I've slowed way down. Last year, I was doing it once or twice a week. Like this year, things have been a little slower, so I haven't been doing as much. Plus, I have so much. So, like I know a lot of places talk about the AI listing. The AI listing tool is actually what's going to help me get to my next level, because it used to be me and one other person who was listing, and I lost her when she graduated college last year. So it's been just me for the past year. And I've been kind of maintaining. I haven't really been growing. Well, now that I'm going to get in the field with some AI listing, and I have a second eBay store. It's called Zennial Nostalgia, where I do a lot of baseball cards, football, hockey. It's all facts, but I have a scanner. So I was running them through and using eBay's AI lister to do a lot of that. I haven't done much store in a while, but now I have just bought a bunch of, they've been here probably a month, but I have a bunch of like sealed wax boxes that I got to get up on that store. So yeah, I mean, it's like a lot of the automation and stuff is what I want to get on and get out ahead of and get built. And then, like I said, my biggest thing with the way I do my business is I care about what hits my bank account. So I know where I need to be money wise. That's why I try to set listing goals for. That's what I try to set my selling goals for. And if it comes all on Depop, it comes all on Depop. Money is money, so that's how I roll. And I think I would love to do a lot more social media with my business, but it's also kind of a time suck, and it's not a whole lot of return for what you do. And to get things monetized and everything, there's a lot of work and a lot of building that goes with it. And when I've got so much stuff like I got behind me, the focus just isn't there. I really should just put more pictures up and talk about more of what I sell, because I know anybody looking at my Instagram page is like, oh man, he hasn't posted in almost a year. I'm like, yeah, kind of. So, but I do jump on with I try to support a lot of people who do this stuff on YouTube. Like, I'm a big fan of I'm sure if you've been around, you see me commenting on a lot of channels that I support that I think do a good job and don't sugarcoat and like talk about, well, this is the only way to resell.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Exactly.
I got a question for you guys. Actually, like, how do you feel about the term reseller? Like, personally, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. It's, to me, it's, I don't want to say it's derogatory, but there's a stigma with it, and it's like, but that's not me. That's not who I am.
Yeah.
You know, I talked about LinkedIn earlier. When I started full time, and I didn't really close it out, but when I kind of closed the corporate chapter in my life, I changed, like, everybody had, I don't know if you remember, like the mid 2000s, everybody had to have a quirky job title. That was like the big thing. You know, like, oh, instead of a customer service agent, I'm a customer satisfaction expert or something along those lines. Mm-hmm. So I changed when I took her and I started and was doing the business full time. I called myself a collectible relocation expert. So
yeah. Well, that's a good one though.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, that's kind of quirky and weird, but at the same time, like, I don't really like the term reseller. I'm a retail business. That's what I do.
Yeah, you know, when somebody goes to a reseller, it does have a lot of stigmatism to it, because a lot of times people, like, they look at it as it's bad. You're ruining the economy. You know, a video game system came out and you're trying to grab it and cause the prices to rise.
Stealing from Goodwill, and it's like, no, give me a break.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, I haven't been to a Goodwill, and it's been a very long time. I think the last time I went was Brain On.
It's been at least 3 years. It was right around the time I started full time. I think my wife wanted to go into one. We were somewhere, and I went in and, like, was looking at stuff, and I'm like, I don't know. Like, I think I might have picked up. I think I picked up like a crock pot or something there that was still new in the box. And I ended up flipping that for probably double what I paid for it. But, like, I mean, all right, yeah, I guess I stole a crock pot from somebody poor. I don't know. Like, no.
You didn't steal a crock pot. Listen, those big, I'm gonna hit this right now, Goodwill. I'm gonna keep talking. I worked at Goodwill. I used to manage Goodwills, and I used to help set stores up. I did all that. My wife did it for a year or two. She's been in the thrift. She was in the thrift business for almost 20 years. Goodwill, they say it's nonprofit. It is, because the headquarters is nonprofit.
Right.
These Goodwills, they use the name and send 10% over to the big Goodwill, so it houses as a nonprofit. But the CEOs are making a ton of money. When I was there, I used to get bonuses, and I would make $3,000 a month in bonus every month. And they paid not too bad. They paid pretty decent, but it's a for-profit store.
Yeah, it's still a corporation. It's still a corporation.
It's a corporation. You're not taking anything away from me.
Right. Yeah. Right. And it's the same thing with the smaller, not like the church ones and stuff that we got around here. The one with the food bank. They're just happy to have money coming in, you know, like they're the ones who are taking that money and either putting it towards their ministries, or they're putting it towards community outreach or community goodwill, or, you know, purchasing more food for the food bank. And at the end of the day, like, you're not stealing from the poor people. I mean, to me, I'm helping support a local charity. That's what it is.
Know, those places don't want your stuff. They'd rather have money. That toaster or that toaster oven or that board game or that video game sitting there, it means nothing unless they get rid of it and sell it and have tax.
Correct.
It's worth it. That's what they want. Yeah.
Yep, and it's taking up space on their shelf for more stuff that people keep dropping off every single day.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, back during the pandemic, I had put out like a Craigslist post, some Facebook posts and stuff that I was looking to basically capitalize on. If instead of people taking stuff to Goodwill, you know, I would say that in a post. Instead of you taking to Goodwill, I'll either buy it or you can donate it or whatever. I mean, and I couldn't stress enough to some people, like, when you rather see your stuff and, you know, like, know where it's going, and like the money, you know, because it's helping me out, you know, helping a certain individual or like a family or, you know, somebody you've met is going to mean a lot more than going to a whole big corporation. You know what I
Right.
mean? And that, I think that helped out a lot. I had a lot of even I had friends, I had family members, I had so many people reaching out during the pandemic that I was able to capitalize on that instead of them taking stuff to Goodwill.
Right. And it was a lot easier because during that time you had a lot of restrictions and things of that nature that people just I mean I can remember myself. There were a couple times where you'd end up with the outbreak in a certain area, and you're like, like I don't want to really put my family at risk or do anything else, and that sort of stuff really helps, definitely.
Yeah.
So like you guys, so it's one of the things I know. Chad's not here, but like I'm getting hungry. I gotta eat something. So
Okay, yeah. What's in your lunchbox?
so today I got I always think of Pennsylvania as like 5 or 6 different states. And it's weird because, and Chad would tell you the same thing, like where he's at in like Lancaster County, south central Pennsylvania, like that's kind of its own world in itself. And you got Philadelphia and you've got Pittsburgh, and then there's like a little sliver, like where I grew up is the Lehigh, like they call Lehigh Valley, Allentown area. That's just south of me. And then I'm in like what they would consider northeast Pennsylvania. And like we get these like carton iced teas. So it's like the carton iced tea wars of Pennsylvania. So this is Zimmerman's. They're local to me in a town called Lehighton. You're either like in the Zimmerman's house or you're either in the Gears Dairy House. So in the Gears Dairy House, it's like Schuylkill County area. That's a little west of here. If you've ever heard of the coal region of Pennsylvania, that's where that's from. If you have one, you don't drink the other or whatever. I don't know, but they're like 99 cents a carton. And then you got to have the Middlesworth potato chips. And this is like the Northeast Pennsylvania staple. If you go to a party at someone's house with a pool, they actually sell these in a giant cardboard box for like $12, and it's like pounds of potato chips. So like that's like the big thing going on there. And then of course you got to have a hoagie. This one's a turkey and American cheese today, but you got to have a hoagie if you're in Pennsylvania.
Oh man, yeah.
No subs, none of those grinders, none of that stuff. No, you got to have a hoagie.
Yeah, it's a hoagie.
I tell you, in Pennsylvania, driving up there, 3 times I drove up there. There's a little like shop in like the Amish country, and you go in there and they have a little deli in the back, and they make you a hoagie, and it's like really cheap. I'm talking about 5 years ago, and they just put so much meat on it. It's so good. It's like it's fresh, it feels fresh. I love it. You need a hoagie when you go to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, so this one, so our local grocery store did it. You can see it's well, I'm backwards here, but $5.49. I mean, you can't go to McDonald's for $6. So
Nope.
Yeah, 9 more. Okay.
And a 99-cent carton of tea.
Yeah.
and a 99-cent carton of tea, and these are 2 for $1 right now at the store. They're
Wow.
on sale. The little bags. So
Mo,
there you go.
Mo said Geyer's is my husband's tea. That stuff is so sweet you can chew it.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. So, but yeah, that's what's in my lunchbox today. So what do you guys got going on?
Well, all right. So Chad ate before we even started recording. He went through the drive-through, guys. Like he was literally through the McDonald's drive-through earlier. So what you have?
Okay, well, I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm eating breakfast at 4:30. I eat my first lunch around 10 o'clock in the morning. I was still hungry, so at noon, so I had to get a little extra. But that wasn't my meal. That was just my snack.
Oh, that was your snack. Okay. Well, the only thing I brought today, see, I finished before. I had a big cup of Dunkin', and I drank the whole thing before we even got on here.
I had a cup of sugar-free Sprite.
Yeah, we're kind of light today. Usually, I try to bring something, but I was running a little behind, so I didn't grab anything. Jay always, I don't think he brings anything anymore.
Hopefully, I lose some weight. I don't know how that's going to work out.
Yeah, hey. But
What's that about weight loss contest?
yeah, there we go.
Yeah, we should.
That'd be a good one to do.
Someone organize that for me.
I always thought about that. Like,
For us and all of our listeners. Yeah.
So talking about contests, we're going to do something new. So I kind of had this idea that so we're gonna have a duck race today. All right, guys, we're gonna have a duck race.
All right.
Chat. Each of us here are going to be a duck. So what I need you to do in the chat is just tell us who do you think is going to win. Okay. All right. If you pick the correct winner, pick the correct winner, you will get a sticker. I'm ordering stickers. I'll send you a sticker. After 4 weeks, if you have the most picks, like you picked correctly, you will actually get your own duck in the race. So we're gonna do that.
That's nice.
Yeah. So we call it Lunchbox.
Get your spreadsheet out.
Yeah, get the spreadsheet.
Google Sheets.
So let me get this going.
What'd you call it? Lunchbox what?
Lunchbox Champion.
Lunchbox what? Okay, champion.
All right, so I just want to make sure
Lucky duck
everybody in
of the
the
week.
chat, tell us who you're picking. If anybody's even here, this might go badly the first week. The chat is not here.
Where'd everybody go?
Come on, chat. Get in there. Write down who do you think is going to win this
No, they're-
duck race.
What is going
It's
on?
like a 30-second delay, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
So do I have to put a duck in the race here too?
No. I have
Well, you're in
already
it.
made up.
Oh, a minute.
Yeah, it's a minute.
You're in the race.
I'm in the race. Okay.
Anybody? Maybe. I mean, worst case, I don't know if we'll want to come back to this. This is the worst time to to do this now.
Yeah.
Oh man.
If
Sorry.
everybody's alive in the chat, put I'm alive.
Everybody's working or eating probably. I don't know.
Probably, yeah.
Working or eating.
All right. I guess should we move on to a different segment and we'll come back to this one?
Yeah,
we can
come
tally
back
up.
to it.
Yes, no.
All right. So let's do the
The other segment we have.
Yep. All right. So we'll do the time machine. Okay.
You want me to intro the game?
Yeah. All right. Whose was this one?
That's mine.
All right. Well, first off, let's introduce the game. We got to introduce the game. We got to introduce the segment.
That's right.
Okay.
Time machine. We get in a time machine. We travel back to a specific year to buy something in that year that we would want to turn around and resell today. It could be something just that went up in value, or something that was, near and dear to you when you were younger, or for whatever reason, sentimental value. You can pick any item you want to that was sold in a year. In the year we went with this week is 1985. Back to the Future. You watch Back to the Future, you know that was the year 1985 was a time machine. And so what would you buy in 1985 to resell today? And whose is this?
That's me. I would buy a Nintendo Entertainment System. I grew up with this thing, and it really changed my life and how I perceive myself. I am a gamer. I collect games. All my best memories are because I played the NES. NES came out in 1985. They had test systems over in New York and a few other cities, and it came out with Rob the Robot. They were just coming off the heels of 1983, the video game crack. And they figured they call it an entertainment system, not a video game. And what it did, it sparked kids. Now people in their 40s and 50s, they look back on this thing and they look at it as the greatest memories of their life. And the one thing I do think about every day is Nintendo and the games that come with it.
That looks like some 1985.
What's your favorite game?
On there.
85? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what that first set looked like.
Look, I have to point out, you picked a Goodwill eBay listing.
I did, didn't I? The grid
Out
power.
of all the ones you could pick.
And some 1985 shipping price on that too, $6. Whew.
And look at all they got. See, Goodwill selling this, and it's they take all the great stuff and put it online. You don't find stuff like this in the stores anymore.
With Rob the robot.
Nope. Wow. I love it.
Yep. All right, here's the next one.
Ah, that one was mine. Yeah, so obviously when you guys get to watch the Back to the Future movies, it was the biggest grossing movie in 1985. And it's funny, when I was looking at some stuff from that year, like that was like peak Hollywood of the 80s was really 1985. There was a ton of great movies that were out. But every kid wanted the floating hoverboard that Marty McFly had. So that's why I chose the Kids Logic floating hoverboards there. I mean, that was the thing. I mean, I was like 6 years old, I think, and when I saw that, I thought that was just the coolest thing in the world.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Dude, I'm right along.
Does it hover? What is this thing?
They did. They were like
magnetic.
Yeah, they're like magnetic. Right. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it might a little bit. That's kind of cool though.
It's like magnets forced away from each other, I think, is how they made that work.
Yeah.
Wow.
I had the idea back in elementary school to make a train track that would float on magnets. A train, so it would never touch tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it'd be brilliant, right? Just put opposite magnets.
Yeah.
And then the trains would just move freely down the tracks at high speed.
Yeah, Disney World got ahead of you on that one with the monorail.
All right. Whose is this one?
That's mine. The Sony Walkman cassette player. I could never afford one back in high school. I was like 15. But several of my rich friends had them, and they were like the coolest thing. You could pick these Walkmans up for like a couple $100, under $200, somewhere around there. But this one here sold for $600, and I don't even know if this was. Yeah, it wasn't even working. Not working one sold for $600. So they sell pretty high, $500 plus now. But yeah, the Walkman was me in high school. I had cheap ones with cheap headphones, but that was my inspiration, was the Walkman.
Nice.
And
yeah, that's
that was favorite.
What music did you listen to back then, Quirky?
Oh, whatever. The radio. It had to have an AM FM radio. Rock music. I mean,
rock music.
That's what I still listen to.
Okay.
The oldies station not oldies. I guess it's, gosh, I don't like to call it oldies. 80s, 90s music, of course, but 80s music. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. There you go. All right. And last but least, here's mine. So I picked Pictionary.
Pictionary.
Yeah. So this was the year Pictionary was invented. It's 1985. So this is a sealed copy. So I grew up playing Pictionary, but nobody would play with me because I was too good at drawing. It wasn't fun to anybody else but me. So that's why I kind of picked it. It was probably one of my favorite games to play when I was younger, but nobody would even dare to try to play because I was just too good.
Yeah.
at drawing. So
that's your excuse? You were too good?
Yeah.
I think it's because these are the kind of games that requires.
Yep.
You got to embarrass yourself a little. You got to be okay with embarrassing yourself. And I like strategy games. My wife loves these kind of games, Pictionary.
Well, the thing is,
which these games are way more fun than.
Well, like if you get
game,
somebody that can't draw very well, and you get somebody that can, it's kind of like, it kind of just, they're always, the person who can't draw was jealous at me because I can draw so well the whole time. Like and they're just getting frustrated because I don't know. That's usually what happens. So
now I want to see you draw live on the air.
Yeah, put a whiteboard on that door over there. That'd be great.
Put a whiteboard on there. Let's see you go to town, brother. Hey, that's the way to get them. We can play. We can play Pictionary direct. You know.
We're gonna play Pictionary.
Oh yeah. There we go.
I'm thinking
One
about
day
this,
weeks we'll play Pictionary.
I'm thinking of this a little bit. Like during the 80s, there was a lot of there was sort of a revolution in board games too. Like I think Pursuit came out around then, and you had some other games that were like you had what was the one with the button? Simon, I think it was, with the electronic. You do like the patterns and then repeat the patterns. I think that was around that time frame too. Yeah, it was like a big change in toys, really, a lot in the 80s.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh,
Mo said play Pictionary next week.
Yeah.
Since
you
he plays
go.
so good, I got to be on his team.
All right. So it looks like we got a couple people in the chat. So maybe we can go back to the duck race. All right.
All right.
So again, I'll explain it. We're gonna do a duck race. We're gonna have each of us have our own duck. Chat. All I need you to do is to pick whoever you think will win. If you pick correctly, you will get a sticker. If you throughout 4 weeks you had the most picks correct at the end of that 4 weeks, you will get your own duck in the race for the following month. All right.
Show them the race board so they understand. A little.
Yeah, I'll bring it up.
He was about to show you guys the race board. Please, chat, jump in. One of these ducks are going to win.
What we should do is
Cat Decor.
intro the game at the very beginning.
That's right. Quirky's either going to win, I'm going to win, or Ray Triple R is going to win.
Oh, look at that! I got a helmet. It's over, guys. It's over.
It's over.
It's over.
Quirky's a horse duck. What kind of duck am I? A raven duck.
I don't know. You're like the money duck.
The money duck. Okay, I'm with that.
What am I, a horse duck?
The Ray Lewis duck. I want to stay away from that one.
And then I have a box over my head. It's not a bag. It's a box.
It's a box.
I thought that was a Minecraft duck.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was Minecraft. Yeah.
Duck.
Come on, chat.
Chat.
Who's gonna
come on,
win?
guys, we're about to run this race.
I'm gonna say hi to Spam.
You're
She said
clear.
hi to everybody. Hey, Spam. Good to see you.
Hey,
Yeah, Spam
Bridget.
said talk about oldies. I saw a sticker that said, "Be patient with me. I was born in the 1900s." I never felt older than at this moment. I don't blame you.
Back in the 1900s.
Wow. You remember the 1900s?
Yeah. So
boy, do I! Greatest decade of the world's ever had. Greatest century the world's ever had.
I'm with you. I'll take it.
all right.
Children,
I don't
children.
know. I hate
You know
to come
what?
back
We're
this a
just
third
run a
time.
test race. Nobody wants
Just
to
run a
win.
test race. All right. This is the practice run. We won't even.
Yeah, make sure my horse is working.
Get on your horse there, Chad.
Yeah. Oh, one sec.
Hold on. Absolute Fine says Jay. All right.
All right.
Oh, we got one. We got one.
We got one.
Okay.
Just,
Well, this one doesn't count. This one.
I've already won a race. I've already won the Quirkypicker Chad 500 here in the preview.
I know we're all sad. That we didn't win. But all right. So let's do a test run. Why did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay.
I feel like we need the theme to the Lone Ranger.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So this,
I was thinking
this one's a
Chariots of
test run.
Fire.
I'm not doing any music. I'm not gonna do any music this round. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win?
Who's going to officiate it? Come on.
Apparently, I went incognito.
I know. Like what?
Then
I'm
Decor
trying to hurry up and catch people while they're in here.
pulling up the rear. Big City
Whoa.
flips in the front. His legs are really moving, really moving, really moving. Oh, but Triple R Collection with the box on his head. He's coming in, but Big City flips taking over. Quirky is in the race. He's in the race now.
Go, go! Go, Quirky!
It's the next
Oh!
It's neck and neck, duck and duck, and
Wait a minute. This is rigged.
rigged.
It's rigged.
It's rigged, guys.
All right.
Why did my duck stop? My duck horse.
I have no idea.
He was looking at the Amish market.
All right.
It's gotta trade that one in.
So that was just a test run. Well, I mean, if we only have one, that's all we're gonna have. So, I mean, I can give it another 10 seconds. Everybody in the chat.
Yeah, Jake.
Mo, who do you think's gonna win?
Yeah, I could have been officiating races, Mo.
We can eliminate Ray because it gives everyone a fair opportunity.
Eliminate me? What is
Boy.
it?
Eliminate me? What?
Maybe eliminate me for picking the worst segment. Trying to give away stickers. Oh man.
Man, I'm at an Amish market parking lot, and there's like flies everywhere. What are they doing here?
Well, there's really a lot of poop around those.
Settle down.
All right.
Silver, hi ho.
Anybody else? If not, Absolute Fines is the only one. All right.
Where's Mo? Where's Bridget? Chemo. He's probably watching in the background.
Yeah, that's fine.
James.
All right. Here we go.
Jordan.
This is the real race now, guys.
The first one was the heat race, right? See, I don't want to be looking here.
Come on.
Too early.
Come on.
I don't know.
Go.
Again.
Oh,
Nope, it's
yeah.
Mo was right. Mo was right. And that blue was right.
There we go. So Absolute Fines knew Jay was going to win.
And Mo did too.
Okay. All right. So I'll put Mo and Absolute Fines. If you
Put him in your spreadsheet.
If you message me on Instagram, on the Reseller Lunchbox on Instagram, and I can get together so I can.
See, Primo Chemo says it's rigged. Thank you, Primo. I appreciate
It's rigged. But so far we got a tie for the monthly duck in the race. All right.
The lucky duck. Who's going to be the lucky duck?
the lucky duck. There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Sounds like a bar down in the corner. Lucky duck.
Yeah, the lucky duck. Yeah.
That
Lucky
sounds like a
duck, yeah.
dive bar.
The lucky duck.
Yep.
You gotta have you gotta have some
What?
noise for that, like
Why am I
quack button. Primo would have a quack button.
Yeah.
I love watching.
Yeah,
this
I'm
show.
going to need one now.
He needs one.
I'm going to need to get
Yeah,
a
and like the sound when you start it, the sound effect of like a car doing a peel out, you know, it's like
Yeah. Yeah, it's in the works. This is the first week. I'll get a, you know, I mean, I have a car for Chad when he's driving around.
get out of the way.
Back off, buddy. Hey, Ray, close that other window. I think you got another window open. There's an R on my.
Huh?
Is there 5 windows? You got 5. There's 4 of us. Is there a 5th window?
No.
No.
I'm seeing. Who's R, Ray? What? I don't know.
What are you talking about, Corey?
I'm looking on Riverside, and I have Triple R collections, and beside Triple R, there's a window that says R.
Yeah, that's the
I thought maybe that
That's
was your
probably
screen share.
the reseller lunchbox producer mode, but I don't know why it's showing up. It shouldn't be showing up or anything.
Yeah, on YouTube, it's
It's not showing up on YouTube.
not showing up on YouTube.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
So have you guys seen the reduced USPS shipping in any of your orders this past week? You know, like it's like the 3 to 5 pound rate thing that's been going on. I had it a couple times, and then today I went to send another shipment out that was 3 pounds, but it was going to somewhere in Minnesota, and it was like the normal. It was the normal like $10 and change for USPS, and I'm like, nope. So that ended up going FedEx, but didn't know if you guys were seeing the new rate changes.
Yeah, no, I haven't came across that yet, but I've seen a lot of people go through it by changing their rate. They would get a cheaper rate, which is.
I haven't changed my rates yet because I don't. Wait. I got a feel as soon as I change the rates, they're going to go away. So, because I just do flat rates, but I was just curious if any of you guys ran it. I did have it a couple early, but
nah, most of my stuff.
But what's to keep you from? Well, if anything like 2.1 pounds or 2 pounds 1 ounce to 5 is cheaper than like less than a pound. Is that what we're saying, or is it 3.1?
Basically 12 ounce to a pound, roughly. It looks like it's a little more than a 12 ounce rate, but not quite.
Okay.
Not good.
I asked the post office about it yesterday.
Oh yeah, they have no idea.
I was at the post office and I asked if they were aware of it. Yeah, they have no idea. But
yeah, they're like, we have no idea.
If you cheat on your weights, and if you put like an ounce less to get you to drop down a tier, and they catch it, they're going to send you a bill. But people overestimate their shipping all the time. Are they going to charge you more if you start saying everything weighs 4 pounds and it only weighs 2 pounds because it's less, and they're weighing it and they're saying, well, this goes at the 2 pound rate, not the 4? Because I'm like, I'm going to start using rocks as box filler or something.
I was that guy. I mean, I didn't. I'm not adding anything to my boxes, but there were like a lot of the die-cast cars I do, like in the 1/24th range, or like they fit in a shoebox size, and they're usually like, I don't know, pound, 12 ounces, somewhere around there, and I normally ship at 2 pound rate with those. Well, I've been making them 3, and it's saving me a ton of money. And like, I mean, the one I did, it from California, it dropped from like over $10 to $7.95 or something like that. And I'm like, all right, well, and I charge $10.99 rate, so I know certain things are going to be close, but I'm like, I'll just pocket the difference for right now. There was one I did that went from Pennsylvania to New York. It was like $5.86 for 3 pounds. I'm like, it's unheard of, but I don't know. I'm doing it. I'm just bumping it to 3 pounds. Anytime that I've gotten an overage notice on pirate ship, I always have the post office weigh my stuff. And every time that something comes up in pirate ship, I'll fight it, and I always win. I've never not won with the post office. UPS is another story, but with the post office, I always put in, and they're like, "What's your reason for disputing the charge?" And I'm like, "It was correct at time of acceptance." Is usually what I've been in that block, and it always gets overturned. I've also had a couple on pirate ship that I was refunded money, and there was one that went to Texas.
Yeah, that happened
a year ago. That hit their machines, and they must have scanned the wrong label, because it was like a 4 pound item, and it said, "Oh, it was 8 ounces," and they refunded me a bunch of money. And I'm like, well, no, I know that isn't right, but I can't dispute that. They don't give you an option to dispute it if I wanted to even be on. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I mean, in the end, everything comes clean in the wash, so to speak. But I've been bumping to 3 for anything that was 2 pounds, and it's only been a week, but I haven't seen anything yet that looks like it's going to be an issue. I think it's part of a bigger thing where they're sort of realigning their business rates. And I know with retail, they're going to that whole, like, they're getting rid of the 4/8/12 tier, at least on the retail side, in July, and it's going to be one price if it's under a pound. I'm wondering if they're going to start doing more of that on the commercial side of things and saying, okay, as long as it's under a cubic foot, 1 to 5 pounds is going to be this rate. 6 to 10 is going to be this rate. And if it's oversized, you get whacked with a real big surcharge because they're doing a whole lot of I don't want to ship it pricing on stuff that's like, especially over like 24 inches. I've noticed the pricing is just astronomical with the post office for anything bigger.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I haven't had anything.
Does anyone have anything to ship right now? Do a test?
No, I don't have anything.
I got 10 to do later, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Can't ship
I
anything
just
right
did
now.
everything before I got on here, but yeah, that was the one that came to mind because it was a PO box somewhere in Minnesota that kind of, because I'm like, oh, just do the postal service on it and it'll be like $8 or whatever to the Midwest because that's what it's been, and it came up as like $10.95 and like it didn't matter what I did with sizing or weights, it was all $10.95 and up. So I'm like, yeah, that's gonna go FedEx. So it went FedEx. Because it was like 8 and change for FedEx Economy. And it's something I warn about. Like, I know if I say I do standard shipping, technically FedEx Economy is an economy service, and you could get dinged if it shows up late. Just little things like that you got to keep in mind. But when you do volume, some of that stuff does or doesn't matter.
Yeah. When I ship USPS ground, and I don't want to offer some, like the FedEx has the UPS has the ground or the cheaper rate, there's the cheaper, and then there's the regular UPS home delivery.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I pick the other one, it's going to arrive like 3 days later than it would the regular UPS ground. So I don't choose those services, even if they are cheaper, because they're going to, it's like the speed of media mail.
Which actually media mail,
I don't pick those.
It's funny because I shipped a CD out on Saturday, media mail, and the customer got it Wednesday. I'm like, okay, I guess it got put on the same truck as everything else, which was like media mail. It used to be like they would ship it to like where I'm at in Pennsylvania. Like they used to ship that stuff out to Newark. Like it didn't matter like what was going on with any of the other stuff. It always went out to Newark, and then Newark, I guess they would fill a truck or something, then it would go to another point, and that's why media mail used to take so long. Mm-hmm. And they did away with all of that, and it seems to be going almost the same speed as Ground Advantage anymore, which is crazy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it's not cheaper if you start getting into like the 3-4 pound range. So it's kind of weird.
Right, 4 pound media mail is more than UPS or USPS ground.
Yeah. Right.
Depends where it's going.
And especially if you do cubic rate on pirate shit, sometimes it's even, it's significantly less, which is kind of bizarre. But yeah, I'll use the FedEx Ground Economy. Like that one was a sale that came in this morning. I shipped it same day. I don't feel as bad using it when I can ship the same day, not next business day. If that makes any sense. But like if it's something that comes in the night before, then I'll try to see what I can do to make it that same time frame. But if I can ship it the same day and save a couple bucks and it's still the same time frame to get there, it's pretty good. I noticed the FedEx Economy, sometimes they bounce it around weird. UPS is pretty good though. I've used the UPS Economy one a few times, and that seems to be on par with, I think it's like 1 day longer than UPS Ground usually, is my experience with it. And that's only because it hits a post office at like, it'll get to the destination post office at like 2 p.m, so it's not going to go out that day. It's going to go out the day after.
Hey, the comments, Spam said, you shipped a small item today that weighed 1 pound 15 ounces. It came up to $9.52. But when they changed the price, when they see the price change, put it at 2 pounds 1 ounce, and it only was $7.
Yeah, it's really bizarre. Again, I don't. Everything's done for a reason. I'm just wondering what that reason is. Is this their way of sort of testing? I mean, a lot of people, like I know Justin Resells talked about it in his channel a little bit, like, oh, this might be eBay's way of, and it's not eBay because it's all the platforms and it's it's a commercial rate thing. So I'm just wondering if they're trying to look at streamlining some of that commercial, getting rid of some price tables, and it makes sense. I mean, they've had to have lost a ton of volume this year.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because I've been using FedEx and UPS a lot more since the prices went up in the spring.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I always get hit with the.
I'm gonna go dark again.
Okay.
Dark.
All right. When you come back, Chad, we'll do the is it AI or is it real?
Oh, terrible at this game.
but no, I always get hit with FedEx, with the like different
overage.
charges.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. I always do, so I stopped using FedEx. They're just ridiculous with that. Nobody else I get that with. I don't get that with UPS. Well, the only time I use FedEx is on my cart, and I like using FedEx because I have a Walgreens right across the street from me. Basically, I can just drop the FedEx off right there. It's closer than my post office.
Yeah. My post office will take my UPS because they have a driver that comes every day, and I've been buttering up my clerks pretty good the last couple of years. So like I give them a nice Christmas present. Like they all got a card with a $20 bill this year for Christmas. They're like, you didn't have to do that. I'm like, yeah, but you guys just saved my butt. Like, I mean, during the holidays, they're in there till 5 on a Saturday, even though they're not open at the counter, and they're like, just bring the bell at the back and we'll take it. And then they have like a hand scanner that they use to scan everything in.
Wow.
And like a lot of times, like if I got somebody, especially the holidays, I'm ordering it on the 13th of December and it's a Saturday, so I'll run it in, do it quick. Or sometimes, they'll up with that, and they've been really good. And then like at the same time, like I know Pirate Ship changed their labels. There's something that says USPS API at the top now, and they changed the design again. They're like, what's this from? So then I'll tell them like, all right, well, this is what I'm seeing going on, and try to keep them informed. And I gave them too a stack of my poly mailer, like Crown Advantage polys from Poshmark, because they always get customers that like, they don't know what they're doing, or like they put something in a box that shouldn't be in, and I know they're not supposed to do it, but they'll slide like a priority box into a mailer for them, so at least it's covered. Like they do a lot of work that way, so I try to help them out with that, and it never fails. Like I'll get a call or a text from them probably once or twice a week. They're like, "Hey, what would you do in this situation?" So I'm almost like their shipping advisor. It's pretty funny.
There you go.
And the one time I asked them, I'm like, "Are you guys hiring?" They're like, "Just like rural route drivers, not for the counter." Because they're like, "Oh yeah, we'd love to have you in here." I'm like, "Well."
That's pretty good. our little thing ends today, so our like, I guess you would call it a hub, or
it's like a contracted drop off area.
Yeah,
they'll scan them in there even, but
that's the last day for that today. So I'm gonna miss my ladies there. I have to go back to the regular post office. I
don't want to go.
It's a crazy thing. But I do the same thing as you do. I make sure that I give them a little card and thank you. Even though they almost care less. But I'm going to try to win them with, sugar.
Yeah. No, I'm lucky because here in this town, like they both, the two full-time clerks live in the same town that they work in, which is nice because that always helps too. They're not coming from somewhere else. Like they're commuting to a job. Like, they care, and it's more community oriented, which is nice too. So it's definitely a give and take. And like I said, this year I took good care of them. I had a good quarter 4, took care of them, and they've been great. Anytime I need anything that's a little out of the ordinary, they go out of their way for me, which is huge. And
that's
like I said, the closest UPS drop for me is about 15 miles away, so it's a solid half-hour drive one direction, and I don't want to do that. So,
howdy, Wolfman. How are you today?
What's going on, Chad? Yep. Yeah. We're gonna. I don't know, Jay. What are we gonna do now? Because we're gonna have to go to this this post office, they're not going to be friendly. They're not like, I don't have any reason to be thankful there because they don't even want to work. That's how bad they give us problems every time we go up there. They don't want to work. They're shopping online on Amazon on their phone and showing each other what they're
While
buying.
they're waiting on you. Like,
Yeah, mid transaction, they'll scan like 5 of my packages in or something, and then they're like, "Oh, look, I found this online," and they're like showing them their phone, and then 2 minutes later, they continue to scan my packages. I'm like,
they
"You
had
gotta
the
be
lights
kidding me."
turned off and everything. Like it was just like,
Yep.
ready to start the strobe lights for a club
Yeah.
mix. Like crazy.
The manager of that location is really terrible. He doesn't even know how to he doesn't know how to scan a scan form.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's something I've noticed. Even like the postmaster here, nice enough guy, but like I know more than he does about the postal service, which is kind of
that's the same, right?
Oh, it's so bad. So I was in there one time and I had I think it was a Depop order, and I was doing the QR code. I didn't want to print the label. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do the QR code. So I go up to that manager had been at the counter that day because I guess he had a call out, and he scans the QR code, prints out the label, puts it on my package, but then he goes to scan it, and it won't scan because he put a big old crease or crinkle right in the middle of the barcode. He's about to toss it and like, oh, it won't work. It'll get scanned somewhere. I'm like, no, it won't. What are you talking about? I don't get paid unless it gets delivered. Like, it gets scanned and delivered. I need that scan. And
so the other thing that he didn't realize is there's a little QR code next to the address. And scanners can scan that QR code.
Really?
They don't have to scan the barcode. Yep. Because the guy, I was watching them one day, my one clerk, and he was like, he would hold my package at a weird angle, and I saw the red bar go across the code, and it would show up. And I'm like, I didn't know those worked for that. He's like, yeah, for some reason my stupid lowest bidder scanner is not working right today, so I got to hit all the QR codes, and it worked fine that way. So, yeah, if he didn't know to do that, that's not good.
No, it's not. And he was just gonna let it go and put it in the box or the bin or whatever. And I was like, no, you gotta fix this.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Another label or something. I don't know. And he was almost like refusing. I was like, I don't know what to tell you. Luckily, the clerk next to him like heard me kind of getting angry, and she comes over and peels off the label and just fixes it. Like, luckily it was enough to peel it off, but like, so that he didn't even really put the label on there that great either.
Right,
but enough
right.
to crease it in the middle so it wouldn't scan. So I don't want to go back. I told Jay, I'm going to go to another location. I'm going to drive an extra, like maybe, was it 10 minutes away?
Yeah.
Just not go down here.
Oh, it's that bad, brother. I mean, I think we were, let's see, in 2020, we were voted the second worst postal service in the nation.
Oh. Yeah. I'm thankful mine's decent in that aspect, and I've always been a proponent of like the people who serve you are the people you got to take care of, and it doesn't matter. Like, I mean, I hardly eat out anymore, but like if I don't care. Like, if you had a bad day, things were tough as a waiter or waitress, like I'll still give like a 20% tip because I know you're making $2.75 an hour doing your job, and you're just trying to get by in this world too.
Yeah, you're trying to get it. I mean, I understand too. I mean, but you can do your job and don't do it.
Like, yeah, it just stinks that you got to go and deal with that. I'm grateful with the ones we got every time. That's for sure.
Yeah, you have to be. Even the one that's closing right now, that contracted location, I stopped going there for a little while because I had an issue with one of the workers, the guy that handled the packages. He was, every time I'd go in, he just had a whole attitude because he knew he was going to go back counter and move the packages to another location where they keep them all. But because it gets crowded, it's a small spot, so I get it. But I walk in the one day, and he just like, I can hear him mumbling, like, you got to be kidding me, like, every day or something like that he was saying, and he was looking at me, shaking his head, and so he gets all the way up there, and I'm still in line, but he kind of grabs some of the packages and he's just like moping around, and I'm like, hey bud, you got a problem with me? And so we started going at it right in the store. So I stopped going there, and eventually he got fired, and the one woman, she's so nice, she persuaded me to come back to the store and start dropping off some packages. Now I've been doing that since now they're going to close, but
Yeah.
So it's hard to get good customer
It
service
is.
almost anywhere.
It is.
And I'm not usually complaining.
So Wolfman was talking about a package, a 30 by 10 by 10 5-pound box at FedEx. It was $36. USPS was going to be 108. Going, yeah, that's a I don't want to do it price with them. Like anything that's over 24 inches, it seems like. Because these like these things I was showing you, like this was I think 22 by 18 when I packed these guys up, and like I think FedEx was slightly cheaper, but with the dollar amount that was like a $600 order, I'm like, I'm not sending that FedEx. Like I trust my postal service people a little better. I paid a little bit more for the label on that one, but
So I was having trouble with FedEx. One of the problems was I was putting the weight in incorrectly. So just because I weighed the package and it came up 8 pounds, that's not exactly the weight I should be putting on the.
Yeah, you gotta add an inch and add a pound. It's.
Well, I was doing it like I think there's a calculator where you can figure out how much really the dimension weight is, and that's the weight they go off, because I was always getting charged extra. Because, yeah. So I learned quick. Well, maybe not as quickly, but I learned quick that just because you put it on a scale and it weighs that weight, that's not the weight you use.
Nope, it's that's definitely a size matters issue with FedEx for sure. It's all about like I noticed, like it could be a 5-pound package, but if you were off your dimension by 1 inch, they're gonna whack you that extra like $5-6 because instead of being 19 inches, it's 20. Like I've gotten whacked on one of those already where it was like maybe 19 and a quarter, but when it went through their scanners, they rounded it up to 20 and it dinged me. So yeah, I always, whenever I send anything FedEx, I add an inch and I add a pound just to be safe.
Yeah, you got to. They don't mind charging you that extra.
Nope, they're not afraid to do it. That's for sure.
Yep.
So I'm looking on Yelp. Our local post office has a 1.5 star.
Oh geez.
It is bad. But the one I'm going to go to isn't much better. It has 2 stars. So
oh, well then.
Really comparing too much.
Now you got 2 stars. I mean,
yeah.
What was
the thing about Yelp is like Yelp is always the complainers.
Yeah.
What I was reading, it says like under AI, the Dundalk Post Office unranked the standard nationwide delivery metrics. However, following a U.S. Postal Service audit, the Baltimore region historically ranked as the 2nd worst metropolitan area in the nation for missing mail. So they have a big missing mail problem.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, here's your review from October 2025. It's really, really long. Like this review is crazy. But I'm just gonna read just a sentence or two. It says, this post office is staffed by the laziest, most ignorant, and hostile group of women with 100 miles of Baltimore. That's the first sentence. Man. Oh my gosh, this thing's like a book. They were really mad. I'm not even gonna there's no way. But I'm gonna have to find a good one. Oh, somebody actually did leave a okay. Wow, is that their last 5-star review was 2022?
Wow.
Ooh.
And it even says, I know there are a lot of bad reviews for this post office, but I had a great experience. They even pointed out the bad reviews. Like, that's terrible.
I mean, somebody's got to do a right once in a while,
Yeah. It's not somebody that worked there, was it?
Yeah, that's right.
More than likely, yeah. They needed a. That's how they got that half a star. That extra half a star. It would have been 1 star.
That's funny.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
spam. I guess they have the same problem over there. Talk about their local post office has a low rating. Last time Primo went in, the employee was awful. He made sure to tell them, "You suck." You know what? I wonder if you know what it'd be cool if Primo he walked around with like one of those like gadget boxes that put like clapping noises and boos and all that, and talk to them like "You suck" and hit the boo button. Boo. That's cool.
Oh,
I should carry one around with me, like
just go in there with a fart machine or something, like a fart sound machine.
I'm sure there's apps on your phone that have all that stuff.
Yeah.
I start going there just recording. Just like, sir, you can't record in here. Yeah, I can.
Jay, you should go live into the post office one week while we're on here.
Yeah, I would do that. But you know what? It'll be just a day like they might like me. I don't know. Right? Like,
yeah.
Sometimes they're like, hey, Man, Primo's is just in my head. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, but
yeah.
Yeah, the sad trombone sound effect.
Oh my god, I got a fail.
All right.
There we go. But I mean,
so we're gonna have to play without Chad here, the real AI.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting. Like,
come on, Chad. Where you at, buddy?
He's working.
We can only trust the post office for so long,
Yeah. Look, this is how much time we got. We're counting down. It's like, I don't know.
Imagine if mail delivery was on horse again,
Yeah.
On horses?
Yeah, packages would be like expect within 24 to 48 days.
I bet you might, I don't know. Bet you there's less issues. I don't know. I mean, besides speed of delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're caught in the rain and everything else. I mean,
yeah.
Well, I don't know. Would they? I guess
Well, it's probably going to.
A hooded cart.
Yeah. I don't know. It might be cheaper to do that one day again with these gas prices.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, seriously.
Is it going to have, we're going to be moving backwards and have horses delivering things. Order a pizza and it's going to be delivered by a horse.
Yeah, but you do that for like 100 days, gas price would be like 99% again.
Yeah. I mean, but even around here, I've seen a lot of people. Well, I know Domino's. They deliver pizzas a lot of times. And there's a worker there that's on bike, and it's not like it's not like it's the best area to ride a bike and deliver things on a bike. I mean, things are still kind of far apart.
Yeah, we got a lot of Chinese restaurants that do that too. They take a moped and they bring your food on a moped. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, but it makes sense. I mean, I bought an e-bike over on Facebook yesterday
and picked it up out in Aberdeen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Was that Aberdeen? No, Joppatown.
Okay.
Yeah, an e-bike.
So you bought? Okay. What, are you gonna ride it?
No, I'm just gonna sell it.
No.
It was a decent deal. I'm just gonna turn around.
Come on, you can take your packages to the post office on that.
On an e-bike. Yep.
I thought about that before. Get like a little wagon. I'll have all my packages in the wagon and just take it by bike.
There's no place like that.
I mean, we're only like 5 minutes away.
Yeah, it's good exercise. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, could do the e-bike then.
Yeah, the e-bike. I'm just gonna sell it. I don't care.
Yeah. I don't blame you. I don't at all. Yep. Well, So, like, how do you? Well, what are you going to sell them on? I guess Facebook Marketplace.
No, I'm gonna sell it at the flea market.
Oh yeah, flea market.
Quirkypicker said Aberdeen. Yeah, Aberdeen. You know what?
He's probably in Aberdeen right now.
Are you in Aberdeen now?
Quirky is there pretty often.
Yeah.
Making deliveries. Yeah,
I got it. At least 5 more minutes. All right. So you'll be back in 5 more minutes. We're gonna hold that AI. I'll wait for you, Dad.
I know you guys asked me. Do you guys have anything cool and interesting you guys are listing this week?
What am I listening this week? Well, this week I'm doing a lot of video games. Oh, I got these. I've been starting to work on a commemorative football ticket by Metabilia. So I guess when people went to a game and they had them autographed, and then
nice.
Like this is number out of 10, and it's autographed, and that's certified.
What is it?
Metabilia. Remember ticket.
Okay.
This is Kyle Hamilton.
Yeah, Kyle Hamilton.
Yeah, and then I've got a ton of them. I bought all Beckett certified and all autographed by some Ravens players.
Wow.
Ray Lewis, Tucker, all those guys.
Nope.
I thought was cool. And on my other store, I got picked up yesterday, or day before yesterday. Oh, I picked up a stack of vintage rock t-shirts.
Nice.
T-shirts. What bands?
Out of a basement for free. A guy I know, he gave me a box of 1960s, late 60s, 70s baseball cards. I've been listing them on my other store. And then they gave me a box of like Elvis Presley stuff, which is cool. It's more higher end Presley, mid end Presley. But it's all new stuff in the boxes. And I'm just starting to get around to list that stuff. And they gave me a bunch of trains. And then I listed this yesterday. Here I go talk. I listed this short shot Canon. And I know I listed it to sell. I listed for $99.99. Sold in 3 hours. But,
Nice.
Yeah.
But that's cool. And that's what I've been listing lately. That's all cool.
I was listing a bunch of like Star Trek magazines the other day. I don't know. I still have a whole other stack upstairs, but I bought these pretty cheap, so I've just been listing them. We'll be golden.
Nice.
But nothing crazy in these. I had another. I've had these for a while. I'll just grab a stack every once in a while and just kind of list some. But I think one of the earlier stacks I had in it had some like probably some of the better stuff. Like here's this one is actually not a magazine, but it's like a source book. So it's like one of these role playing. Like,
Nice.
But I mean, I think I had another, like a different one similar to this that actually went for probably like $25-$30.
Oh, is that that's a role playing?
Yeah. I always try to look out.
I got some Facebook Marketplace stuff that I got to work on too. I'm gonna grab that real quick here.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like listing this stuff because it's easy to list.
How about this stuff? Have you ever
Easy as
seen?
shit.
Have you ever seen He-Man cards, Master of the Universe stuff? Look like these are the He-Man Master for stickers.
Wow.
These are cool, man. I'm starting to get around to that stuff.
I might want some of those.
The
Those are
movie.
awesome.
Yeah.
The movie coming out. Look at that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's already out, right?
It's already out. Yeah.
So I got this massive thing. I got this for free. It's
free?
a Gone with the Wind lamp.
Oh wow, dude.
So it's like 19 or 20 inches tall, and it weighs probably 20 pounds. It's got the brass base, and it's all glass with some. I know the light's kind of washing it out a bit, but there's some really nice hand painting on it. So I got to get this on Marketplace. I'm not shipping this.
Yeah.
I'm actually dealing with someone.
Happy.Picker would love that.
Yeah, so this is a cool piece. I don't think it has, like, normally they put like a sort of like a flute on the top that sticks up a little further. I don't have one here. I might have something that fits, but this is one of those neat pieces.
How much is
that
that
I'm doing.
worth, Matt?
When I was looking up comps, they're like, if you're selling them locally, they're between like $50 and $80.
Okay.
Online they could go as high as 120.
Yeah.
But again, like this is something I don't want to ship. So
Yeah,
that's one
I
cool
can't
piece
blame
I'm doing.
Hey,
Yeah.
Span, Lori should be back next week.
Yeah.
She's returning. She'll be back next week. We're just on the Boys of Summer tour right now. We're ending it off today. That's a cool lamp, though, you know? Or somebody
this Michael Jordan card,
Oh, that's a cool Jordan.
like baseball card. It's only a few bucks, but
Yeah, I mean, that's when he played for the Barons, right?
yep.
Dude, I got
That's
some.
pretty-
How about these? Look at it. Check these out. Zelda cards. These were from back in the video.
Zelda.
Yeah,
What?
they were scratch off cards. Oh yeah, they just did like you play little games with them.
Oh, what is that, Matt?
So
Oh,
this
yeah.
straight out of 85 here. It's a
Cigarettes,
Salem
baby.
cigarette. Yeah, neon sign, and I can't believe this hasn't sold yet. I had it on Facebook Marketplace for like 2 months now. And I was asking 150 for it. I don't think I was all that far out of line. I could plug it in and show you guys it works too.
Is that neon?
Yeah, it's true neon. It's not like an LED reproduction. It was, guy who I bought it from had a huge pile of neons, and this is one of the few I got left. So
It's awesome.
pulse.
I had I
Has it-
think the last neon thing I just had some clocks, some neon clocks. Like they were Pepsi and Mountain Dew. They sold pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh yeah, that looks awesome.
Yeah, it's a tricolor too, which is like
yeah.
a lot of people
Yeah.
like that
I
kind
like
of stuff
that.
too.
And
So, yeah.
150. That doesn't seem. I mean, I don't really know what Salem neon lights go for, but 150 sounds pretty decent.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at some sold comps on eBay and came down a little bit. Someone sold one at 199. It's new enough that it has the my mic's in the way there. It has the little Surgeon General warning thing that lights up. So it's definitely like late 80s. I think there's a 1990. There you go. 3/16/1990 is the date on it. So
Okay.
yeah, like it's cool. It's got the tricolor. It's got everything works. There's no cracks or anything in it, and like it doesn't hum or anything. So
It's still 36 years old.
yeah, exactly. But there's another cool piece that I don't want to ship this either.
That's
So-
cool though. Yeah, that's a cool
Oh.
piece though.
Oh, hopefully it sells quick. I know. So last week, because we had Jordan Upstate Picker on, and we put he had a Coors Light neon light in the backdrop in his basement or whatever.
Yeah.
And we put that in the thumbnail, and by the time we actually recorded, he had sold it. He said.
Oh wow,
So,
nice. Maybe I should hang. All right, maybe I'll hang it up behind me here real quick.
yeah.
That'll make it work.
But I'm like, but by the time we started recording, yeah, he had already sold it.
He said,
Dad said, "Okay, look for me.
for me.
I'm over there. I'm waiting."
It's AI till you die.
Let's see. I don't see him. There he is. All right. There we go.
Dad's
He's back.
and working.
All right.
Man, it's hot today. Got the air conditioner on high.
I-
Can you hear the air conditioner running in my vehicle?
I don't, but
It's running on
Yeah, I
high. Can you tell?
No. So
Okay,
what?
good
We
noise
can-
canceling.
We can suffer with a little bit of noise if it's hot out there. Ain't nothing to mess with.
yeah.
All right.
All right.
Drinking my hot coffee. Wonder if that has anything to do with it.
Hot coffee went, yeah. That might be.
Yeah.
You
It
need
might.
All right. So we
I'm not drinking iced coffee. Ugh.
You don't like iced coffee? No. I mean, that's
No.
All right. So here we go.
I'm quirky. What am I supposed to do?
Got that red dirt rhythm with the pixelated sheen, hearing digital banjos on a rusted out machine. Is it AI or is it real? Tell me now. AI or is it real? Yeah, that weather pine wisdom feels a little too surreal. All these perfect algorithms hide a glitch I can't conceal. So is it AI or is it real? Is it AI or is it real?
All right. Here we go. Here's the first one. This Standal.
I'm gonna go with AI.
Is it new or used?
Real?
It's new.
It's new.
Well, we can ask questions.
Let me see.
All right.
Oh, you're not. Yeah, I'm not. Let me see.
What
Real?
brand?
The
What
screenshot's
brand is it?
on this phone.
I'm gonna say it's real. It just has the background removed.
I'm going with AI.
What do you think, Chad?
Real.
Real. All right, and it is
Yep.
real.
Can you hear me?
It's real.
All right, let's
Guys,
see.
you're in the
I
chat
finally got one right.
and you're
Finally.
looking at this. I said it's AI. I was wrong. You guys are probably better at this than I am. So write down in the comments, is it AI or is it real?
Yep. All right.
AI. I'm going AI.
I don't even know what it is. What is it?
Neither do I.
Oh. Do I have to put my glasses on or what?
You might have to. Yeah, sure. I mean, this is difficult. This
Yeah,
is
it's got to
difficult.
be AI. I don't even know what this is.
This looks AI.
So what we got? We got three.
I've
guys?
seen Asian artifacts before, but I haven't seen this. I've been to Thailand. I never saw this. Must be AI.
This is real,
Oh, wow.
and it.
Okay.
I believe.
What cut? Tell me about it.
All right. Well, I see. I put all the screenshots. Actually, I screenshotted the actual listing and the sold price and everything, but it's on this phone and I can't access it.
Spam, it was real.
Yeah, it's real.
You're good.
Let me see if I can
Frank,
go in my.
you need to tell us the backstory behind
No,
the
it
real
was
stuff.
real. I'd like to know what that is.
Let me see. Let me see if I go in my recently viewed. It might pop up on here. Yes.
Is it AI or is it real?
All right. Here
That's
we
going to be the next top 10 country
So-
song.
So this is I can't pronounce it. It begins with a Z, like Z Stone
Zebra.
Hungary porcelain 6-inch green Eazin ram goat statue. It sold for $125.
So that's porcelain. Because it looks like a carnival glass kind of finish on it, but
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
huh.
So all right.
Is it porcelain or is it glass? That's what we're going to play next. Is it porcelain or is it glass?
Is it porcelain or is it glass? We're going.
All right. What do you think about these?
Uh,
I'm going to go real.
well, real.
I'm gonna deviate and say
And what's the chat saying? Let me see.
Chat, what do you
Anybody?
think those pants are? Are they AI or are they real?
they're a little behind. You might have to wait.
Yeah, I know. It is so behind today. More than usual.
Is it
All right.
AI or is it real?
All right.
Because I'm watching it on my phone and it's still on the ram statue. Is
Oh,
it porcelain? Is it glass?
Dang. I don't know what's going on there. Definitely slow. All right, so this, well, I'll just go ahead. This one is AI. So Matt got it right.
Wow.
It's pretty good. To me, it looks pretty close.
So to me, the giveaway was there's a belt loop on the right, but not one on the left. And if it's a perfectly symmetrical,
oh yeah, that's good. I
Yeah.
did not see that. And I made it, and I didn't even see that.
It's real.
That's got to be real, right?
You know what? I'm going to go against my better judgment. It's AI.
I'm going to say real on this one.
All right. It is AI.
Oh, okay.
What? So there's no dog dish that looks just like this? Like if I did
Absolutely
a
does.
Google
I'm
image
so-
search?
No, not one is listed or anything. I prompted ChatGPT, and this is
Okay.
what it came up with.
I just did a screenshot. After this show, I'm going to do Google Lens. See what it says.
You can. I mean, there's got to be similar ones, so it doesn't mean. I mean, this particular one was AI generated. It's a little short. I don't know. Most of the ones I see are a little taller.
Okay. What am I, 1 for 3?
I don't know. You got to keep your own score.
All right. I'm 4-0.
Yeah.
If nobody's keeping track.
This is AI. It's got to be AI.
Let's see what AI says.
AI, I guess.
I'm
The
gonna
one piece of gum shorter than the other.
I'm gonna go with AI.
Or is this one of those like? Oh, was this one of those prank toys that we had when we were a kid? Like you
Right.
go to pull a piece of gum out, it's like a
I'll go
mousetrap.
with real. This is real.
Like snaps your finger or something. That maybe this is like one of those things at Spencer's that you used to get.
Yeah.
Snap gum. Yeah.
It's real. I said AI, but it's probably real. I'm wrong. It's fine. I said AI. I'll stand by it.
All right. So,
AI.
and Jay, what were you again?
I think I went with real.
All right. It is real. Yep. And that's exactly what it is, Matt. It's one of those. It's
Ah,
like a
thought
toys
so.
or something like that. Yep.
I'm purposely seeing how many I can get wrong. I think that's what I'm doing.
That's a good strategy.
I just started going with the opposite of what I thought it was.
It's a golf score, right? Low score wins.
Willie
Is that-
McCub.
Is that? Okay, it's a Giants player named who? Willie McCovey.
Willie
Willie
McCovery.
Eh.
It's not McCovery, it's McCovery. That's
Oh,
AI.
man.
That's AI, boy.
Yeah, it's AI.
That's crazy. They just put like, scratch beer cans and stuff,
Okay, then I have to say real because maybe it's an error that was a real rare one that was made in error,
That would be
and
crazy.
it was released for the stadium, and then they didn't realize it until it was too late. Real.
Think real.
I know I'm going to lose, but
All right. Everybody guess, right?
AI.
Yeah, AI.
It is real.
What?
Chad was right. It's an error. It's misspelled.
Willie
you got to
McCovery.
be kidding me. I am way smarter than I give myself credit for.
Well, on this one, maybe.
Oh,
All right. I think this is the last one.
that could be any screwdriver.
Give me any screwdriver.
You remember that Time Life magazine commercial where it said if I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the kitchen, I'd hammer on the bookshelf? And then at the end of the commercial ends and the guy says, I wonder what would happen if I had a screwdriver.
Yeah.
And then the commercial ends.
Screw in the light bulb.
I'd screw in the kitchen.
I'm going to say
Friendly show, guys.
this is AI.
I'm gonna go with AI too. I mean,
Yeah, I'm going to go real.
it looks real.
Real.
I'll just go with AI.
It is AI.
Ah, I thought so. All right. Well,
What did you tell it? Make it dirty screwdriver?
USA on there.
50-50 day today.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. I think that was it, right? Yep, that's it.
Nope, we lost Chad again.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he must have had a call.
He's like, he got mad. He lost. He was losing. He's like, I'm out here.
Done with this crap.
Oh, man.
Coming back.
Okay, he said he's coming back.
Oh no, he didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
No, I was thinking something in my head. Was coming back.
Yep. So what I'll do too, since we got because a couple minutes, I'll do the kind of like bolo of the week.
Oh, the bowl of the week.
Yep. We'll do.
Bolo items of the week.
All right. It looks like we got 19. Well, that's not NASCAR.
That's not NASCAR.
I was about to read that. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's not NASCAR. Here we go. Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, 2021 National Treasures. So we're doing NASCAR stuff. $10,000. 10,000.
Yeah, that's the Kyle Busch tax.
Kyle Busch tax.
It's a 101.
Is it a one? Oh yeah, it is a 101.
Yeah, 1 of 1. Yeah.
I didn't know NASCAR cards could sell for that much.
Yeah, there's a couple out there that are worth some money.
Yeah. There's another Kyle Busch tax.
Yep.
Another $10,000. Well, what private sale? So that doesn't even. Geez, so is this all going to be Kyle Busch?
Yeah. Well, when he passed away, it's over a month now. I guess.
True.
Yeah.
True. That's cool though. I always like the racing stuff.
Oh, wow.
Sheet metal. Yeah, sheet metal's fun.
Jay would probably love to have this.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, it's a neat piece.
63 bids, too.
Wow.
That's insane.
Wonder if that was like a store promo. That doesn't look like a real hood. Like it looks like something they would have had.
Yeah. So it might not. This probably wasn't even like actually NASCAR. Let's see.
Yeah, it's probably just a promo.
We got Dale.
I actually have that card, but it's not autographed, and it's certainly not a PSA 10 or whatever that is.
Wow.
I know for a while that card just raw was around like $75-80. Not sure what it's going for these days anymore, but
Let's do. All right. And then there's a Daytona 500 ring.
Wow.
2003 Earnhardt family.
yeah, I think that's the year Michael Waltrip won that one, and like Dale Earnhardt owned that race team, and yeah, so that Randy Earnhardt provenance is probably like one of the brothers of Earnhardt or something, one of the relation that worked with the race team. Yeah, they treat the Daytona 5 a lot like the Super Bowl. They actually call it the Super Bowl of stock car racing, and they do like a championship ring, and then the car. There's like a museum outside the speedway at Daytona, and the car that won the race sits there for the whole year. Like when you win that race, like the car stays there, you can't take it back with you. That's part of the agreement that they have. So it like has all the confetti and like the champagne and everything sprayed on it, and it sits there for a year, and then after once the next winter goes in, they swap the cars out.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Here, Chad's back. All right. Let me see. We're gonna do like a middle ground to see some like maybe some stuff we're probably more likely to find. let's do a few of them. So here's like a Jeff Gordon, number 24, Pepsi Talladega, 2003 Ranger boat and trailer.
Yeah, the 90s were wild, man, and like early 2000s. Like, if they could put NASCAR or a driver on something, anything, they did. And this is like just a model boat that had Jeff Gordon. I think he had Pepsi sponsor him for a couple of races, and that's what they did. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is wild. Our trailer. Oh, there's the boat trailer. Yes, dang. Well, that's
A bunch of those. Someone had a bunch of them.
Yeah. Hey. Oh, that's cool.
That knife, I sold that knife before.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I had a knife just like that. Yeah, sold that a while ago. I think I got, what is that, $145.44 delivery.
What?
What am I at 2003 eBay again? Jeez.
Wow.
This is what the shipping prices are going to be.
Salvation Army account. That's okay. All right.
Huh. I wonder if somebody
Benefits.
bought a bunch of stuff, and that's why it's showing $145. Like, you know what I mean? They just bought a bunch, and then they probably never got an invoice or something. I would
Who
hate
knows?
that. But this Tony Stewart cooler, I
that's
have,
cool.
I have a Jeff Gordon one right now.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. All right, so that's we'll call that on once for this week. The Bolos, our NASCAR, Bolos. But
Yeah, anything Dale Earnhardt will always sell. That's one thing I can guarantee. If you see anything Dale Earnhardt, it'll sell, whether it's $5 or $500. That's for sure.
oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So just pick up Dale Earnhardt and I'm okay.
Yeah, it'll move at some point. That's for sure.
I mean,
Wasn't
is
it? Did they make
any
millions
other
of that
racer-
stuff?
any other
Some
driver?
of it they did. Some other things, they're a little more. But yeah, I mean, like the big thing with Dale Earnhardt was before he passed. Like any of the stuff before he passed is usually worth a little bit more. Like after he passed, his wife kind of like released the licensing to whoever was going to make Dale Earnhardt stuff, and the quality is down. It's like 2001 on. The stuff really isn't worth a whole lot. But
Like the junk cards.
yep,
There's an
Yep.
era where they mass produced it, and there's
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean,
I went to a NASCAR race once. Have we all been to NASCAR races?
I've never.
No.
Oh, I was there 2 weeks ago up at Pocono.
Yeah.
That's all.
I haven't been there. I was up in Michigan, in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
So I went on. They had a Sunday game and Sunday race, and it got rained out. So I went back on Monday, and it was everyone was in attendance, and they never even started the race because it rained all day. So then I went back on Tuesday, and there was nobody there. Nobody. They didn't even check you. You could carry anything you wanted into. You didn't even need a ticket. You could just show up for free because there was nobody working the gates or anything. So we just sat up in the stands with like a couple hundred other people.
Nice.
It's a real small track. It's like a mile or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just never been to a race. I don't know.
It's kind of cool. Say you did it.
Yeah.
I've been to the IndyCar race, Indy race, like twice. Indianapolis.
Yeah.
500.
It's like some bright cars. That's teach your autism,
So we're 6 minutes after. So I say we go ahead and call this one. Matt, I really appreciate you joining us, hanging out with
I
us.
appreciate you guys having me. I'll come out anytime.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He's a wealth of information.
Yeah. I really didn't think there was much money in NASCAR, and I mean I have some NASCAR stuff, but in my experience it's been maybe I'm just not buying the right stuff, but you find the right stuff and you're selling it, which is awesome, and your business is booming with hip hop, which is amazing. I love hearing that because I want to see other platforms like that do well, and that's awesome that you're having that much success on there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely the smalls and the cheaper stuff, but that's fine. Doesn't bother me any. Money's money.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So everybody go out and buy something NASCAR this weekend, and we'll share them next week.
Yeah,
There you go.
Well, I don't know if do you want to tell where people can find you, or if you want?
Sure. Yeah, I don't do a whole lot on social media, but you can find me. It's Den Decor Depot on Instagram. I also have a Facebook page and like a link tree. So it's link.tree/Den Decor Depot. Has all my stores, all the socials and stuff on there. If you're ever out in the Allentown area at the see the Iron Pigs play AAA, you might see me running around with a camera on my shoulder. I kind of do that as a fun side thing during the summer months. So
that's awesome. Yeah, I've never seen them play or anything like that, but they're like one of my favorite names of a team.
Yes, Lehigh Iron Pigs. Yes.
we had the Ironbirds here.
Yep.
Yep. That's pretty cool. But
Yeah.
again, thank you. I thank everybody else for joining us, hanging out in the chat. Please like and subscribe so you get notified. And you see more our videos when we go live. We're live every Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern time. So I really appreciate it, and we'll see you all next time.
See you later.
Bye, everyone.
See you next time, lunchboxers.
Lunch boxers. That's Ray on the vocals.
See you next time, lunchboxers.
Don't forget your